Hello, Ds, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Every Monday and Friday here on the channel, you get to know the latest news from Benidorm, Costa Blanca, and Spain, followed by the weather forecast for the upcoming week. So stay tuned if you want to know what happened these past couple of days here in Benidorm region. Let's go. There are many upcoming events here in the area, and even though they are not as massive, so not the entire city is involved in them, but still these events are gathering thousands of people, and they are very important international wise. One of these events is the Cyclocross. Last news update, we didn't mention it, and a lot of people said to us in a comment, why? Please share this news. Why are you not talking about it? Every single year we do a slightly closer to the dates, and today is the day. Here in Benidorm, every year for the last quite a few years, we're celebrating the World Cyclocross competition. There are champions coming from Netherlands, from different countries, European countries and outside. They're coming here to compete. Why? Because Benidorm is ideal for these types of competitions. Plus, the weather is incredible, which makes training possible and the competition possible as well. These days, up until the 19th, which is when the main competition will be taking place, you will see quite a lot of cyclists everywhere you go. So if you have a rented vehicle or if you walk, be careful. There's a lot of people on their bicycles right now training last days before the competition. There's going to be some competitions on Saturday, trainings, and then on Sunday, the 19th, is going to be like the main event. On this day, there's going to be thousands of people. Last time it was more than 16,000 of people that arrived there, and not only those who are cyclists but also their family members or just fans of cyclism. Obviously they went there to enjoy the event. This year it's even bigger. There's going to be food trucks, there's going to be the VIP area, super VIP area, and we're here to let you know that you still are able to purchase the tickets. It was possible to purchase them way back, even in December, still in 2024, last year already. And right now the prices are slightly higher. It's between 20 euros if you purchase it now and 22 if you purchase it when the event is starting. The biggest news and the change is that children now have to purchase tickets. Before it wasn't the case. Children, we mean between 7 and 14 years old, more or less. They have to purchase tickets due to the average occupancy countdown. They need to know how many people there are in the precinct because it has a maximum capacity for safety reasons. So the basic entrance will cost between 20 and 22 depending when you will purchase it. For the child, it's a symbolic price of just 2 euros. That's a normal one. The VIP entrance, which includes 4 drinks, I think, at a bar. It includes the degustation, like the trying of paella and some more snacks. The nice views of like the finish line and privileged location, they call it. 78 euros per adult and 20 per child. And then there's super VIP, which has like the finish line location. It has a free bar for drinks, snacks, warm drinks, cold drinks, paella, and much more. They have the price of 180 euros and 45 for a child. Quite a lot, but there's going to be a lot going on. It's a very important event, and obviously Benidorm hotels, and not only Benidorm ones, also here in Altea, which is where we're filming on today, sports teams are staying right now and preparing for this giant event. There's going to be Benidorm Fest too, which is at the end of January, beginning of February. And Benidorm Fest will have different platforms. There's not going to be a concert by the Techno Kid as it was the previous years, but instead what they will do is inside of like Guera Park by the town hall. That is where the Benidorm Fest village is going to be located. Plus the Tapas Fest, the traditional contest of tapas that are somehow inspired by the Benidorm Fest participants and the songs of this year, will also be happening during the Benidorm Fest, and we will get to see which is the most popular tapa. You will be able to try this out as well. So far, we don't know which locations will be participating because there's still some time to go. But shortly on Visit Benidorm website, you will be able to find all this information in case you want to vote for your favorite tapa here in Benidorm town and if you will be here on holidays. Let's continue with the second news, shall we? And it is about a typical phrase that we always say, new year, new life, right? Well, it's not always the case. It's not always the case, and especially it is not the case within one of the iconic supposed to be places here in Benidorm town, but this place is stuck in the past, and it does seem like it's just impossible to improve it whatever you do. We're talking about the Benidorm Bus Station. As you all know, we did a few videos here on the channel. You can click it by Benidorm Bus Station and all these videos will pop up for you to check. But basically, this was a prosperous place. It was a good place. It's a shopping mall situated right at the bus station of Benidorm. We don't have an airport, which will be great, but we don't have one, at least for now. We do not have a proper train station except for the tram. So the only like a bigger important transportation part is the bus station. Obviously, before there was Lefties, there was Mercadona supermarket, there were different types of shops inside, but slowly but surely these businesses just abandoned that area. These businesses just decided to abandon the area due to one reason or the other, due to the poor management of the shopping area, of the shopping center. And at the end, only the bus station was left. It was dirty. The mechanical stairs are not working. The lifts, they're not working either. Nothing is seeming to work in that place. And as much as the town hall is trying to go on with it, to make it clean, to start somehow businesses there to try to attract business owners, but nothing seemed to work. And the company that had it still has it. They've signed a new contract and they've tried their best to clean it. But nowadays, when you go there, this is what you see. Basically, you can see the pictures here on the screen. This is how it looks like right now. There is a project that's supposed to be happening that is published on this company's website that basically says that they want to attract new investors and make the whole shopping area a place for restaurants, bars, cafeterias, and slightly more. So they want to go outside, like away from the shops as it was previously, but center themselves onto leisure, drinks, and snacks, which I think might be a good idea, but definitely the businesses are afraid. I would be afraid too, to invest a whole lot of money in a place that we know that previously was abandoned. So we are not sure if it's actually possible for this place to be alive once again, to have a whole lot of businesses. One thing we know for sure, it doesn't have a good image, so we need to do something about it. This place is supposed to have a brand new design, brand new concept. It takes time, so probably this whole year 2025 the Benidorm's bus station will still look like it looks right now. Hopefully in the future things will be different, but so far new year doesn't mean a new life for Benidorm bus station. Let's continue with the last news, shall we? A recent change that Benidorm did in the old town. As you all might know, a little bit of history of Benidorm. Benidorm's first streets were right where the castle is located, the castle viewpoint. There was a fortress that was supposed to protect the area from the pirates that were attacking this area. And all the coastal villages in Altea, in Moraira, in Albir, in Villajoyosa as well. There's a lot of these towers and fortresses to protect themselves. These ones are some of the oldest streets of Benidorm town. They're full of nice and interesting businesses, typical businesses of the area, souvenir shops, the oldest ones of the whole entire Benidorm. And some of these streets did have signs indicating what the name is, but these signs were so deteriorated. They were so old already. They didn't have color, and a lot of the times you could not even read what the name was saying. So whenever tourists or locals were walking there, they wanted to know where they are. They couldn't because the name of the street could barely be seen. And now all this has changed because Benidorm's town hall installed around 70 new plates. These are authentic ceramics. Like here in the picture, you can see these are 70 brand new ceramic like tiles that are showing you the names of the streets. And since it's the old town, since it's a traditional part of the city, obviously putting up a traditional, like it would be a hand painted tile, only makes sense in this region. Some of these oldest streets are the street of the cats, for example. and a few others. And it's just interesting to see the whole history that is flowing down these streets of Benidorm. But that's not the only thing that's been done lately. Those who follow us regularly, as you could have seen in the previous news update, Benidorm did some incredible changes. First of all, apart from these brand new, colorful, lovely traditional names of the streets, there are 25 new panels, like the ones that we can see by the Sundays and Wednesdays market and in other parts of the city. These panels right here that are informational panels. These are called Metro Minute and BC Minute, like bicycle minute. Basically, it is because they register the time that it takes in minutes to get to one specific part of Benidorm and the other. And obviously, the main attraction points, the main useful parts, are situated on this site map, which is incredible because you don't need to check Google Maps, you don't need to see it, you just know how much time it will take you from one part to Benidorm to the other. Sum all these lines up and you get the whole trajectory, how much it will take in total. This is very useful in our opinion for people who are tourists in the area, don't know Benidorm so well, and for those who are from Spain, who are from here, from the region, but do not visit Benidorm very often and are not familiar with the exact timing it will take them to get from one part to the other, both as a pedestrian walking and as a person who's moving with a bicycle or with a mobility scooter, for example. That is very, very convenient. Apart from these things, there's also some more information, giant iPads as we call them, that are still being put in place. There's places that show you the contamination of the air in live mode and much, much more things. There's brand new signs all over Benidorm indicating the closest interesting points that you might be looking for, and that improves the total probably experience of people who are visiting Benidorm town. Definitely, I would say that we like how Benidorm is changing. We love how it's improving. Let us know if you've seen any improvements apart from these ones here in Benidorm town, and what do you think about the latest changes the city is having for the last years? And now let's have a short walk down the lovely and warm Altea Beach to let you know the weather forecast for the upcoming week. We're heading already full speed to mid-January, but it definitely doesn't seem like it. This is what the weather looks like today. Just look at this gorgeous, gorgeous view. And the crystal clear water. If we go towards the water, it is crystal clear. This is gorgeous. You can calmly swim here if you have a specific like water shoes. Even without them, we are used to it. We don't use water shoes whatsoever, and we still go for a lovely swim here in Altea. It tends to be way quieter, by the way, so it's easier for us here in the summer season. What is waiting for you this upcoming week? First of all, it's going to be sunny, nice, and quite warm, I must say, this whole entire week of January. Heading towards mid-January already, by the way. There's going to be sunshine and just a tiny bit of clouds, but it should not be raining here in our region. Right there, we can see some skyscrapers of Benidorm town. It's not so far away from here, isn't it? With the bus number 10, by the way, the public transport bus number 10 that brings you from Altea to Benidorm and Benidorm to Altea. Temperatures are very, very nice. That is why there's quite some people here by the beach enjoying this sunny day. There's cyclists here training for the cyclocross, probably. There's a lot of people having a lovely walk by the promenade. Temperatures today are around 20 degrees. If you sit down in the sunshine, it might feel like even 22. But these temperatures will not be like this for a long time, sadly. Starting from Monday, Tuesday, probably, we will have around 15 to 16 maximum temperatures here in the area. But it's going to be sunny. It's going to be nice outside, so you'll still be able to explore all that this region has to offer. Thank you for accompanying us in today's latest Benidorm news update. We wish you an incredible day, great weekend, and some lovely holidays if you are heading on once. And we'll see you here on the channel with a new video tomorrow. Bye, dears.